for the most part, I consider myself to be a pretty fortunate guy, you know? I got a good job, I make decent money, I'm not really worried about, like, where my next meal's coming from. I kind of wish some things were different, but overall, they're not, they're not horrible. Could be a heck of a lot worse. Could be living in a tent in the woods. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to ride motorcycles. I mean, having the physical ability to do it and the financial means to do it. And I'm lucky enough, I can actually afford multiple motorcycles. Because you guys have seen the channel before, you know that my 2008 Kawasaki Mean Streak 1600 here is not my only go machine. I got a 2008 Honda Shadow Aero 750 that got cut up and bobbed. Some people think I ruined it, others think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool, so screw you. But in like a nice way. Not like a, oh, you suck because you don't like my bike. It's like, no, it's a different strokes for different folks kind of situation. Isn't I could spend a bunch of time worrying about it, or I could ride the bike. I also got a little Chinese Grom clone too, the Boom Vader BD 125-10. That's a fun little bike. We're starting to get into the modifications on that thing. And that's the neat thing about having multiple bikes, is because they each provide a different driving experience. Like the light, nimble Grom clone is going to be great running around town. The Shadow, with its extended forks, bob seat, and all that stuff, while not the most comfortable thing in the world, it's good for slow to mid-speed cruising, just, under 60 miles an hour, having a good time, people looking at you, waving, how you doing, all that good stuff. And then the Mean Streak's a really good time, too. Oh, man, this guy. Compared to the other two, this bike is a little torque monster. Good for higher speed stuff, does okay on the highway. It's not a touring bike, so it's not really geared for it. It's more geared for kind of stuff I'm doing here, probably state highways, things like that, 60, 70 miles an hour. She'll do a lot faster than that, from what I've heard. Yes, that's what I heard. And a lot of times I feel really lucky being able to have all these different experiences on these different motorcycles. Now, there is one big downside to having so many. And that's just, which one do I take on which certain day? Because I can't neglect any of them. They can't sit there and just waste away. They need to be ridden. And what I'm doing today would be more suited on the Shadow, but also at the same time, I haven't ridden this bike in about a month, and I feel bad. I feel bad not riding this thing. I feel bad not riding the little Vader, because I still love the Shadow as my main bike. It's because I think it's right there in the middle. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. The question is, how did the Bears make porridge and the only thing they screwed up was that it was too hot or too cold? It's pretty impressive. And having multiple bikes is kind of like having multiple kids too. You say you don't have a favorite, you tell people you don't have a favorite, but you have a favorite, let's be real here. But I don't know if having a motorcycle is any cheaper than having a kid, because I don't have kids. So I don't know how much that costs. I've heard it's a lot. And it's like a long time kind of thing. I can stop spending money on this motorcycle whenever I want. But you can't say, sorry kid, you've had too many Hot Pockets today. That's enough. Well, you can say that, but you can't just not feed them. I'm not spending any more money on this child. And then I guess depending on the bikes too. I mean, because two of mine are like 17-year-old Japanese motorcycles. And the other one's like a brand new 125cc, but that's like Chinese, so I like cheaper bikes, man. I don't want to spend a ton of money on something. As long as that's a good, reliable machine, I don't really care what manufacturer it is. Doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. And not to go off on too much more of a tangent than we already have, I think I spend too much time thinking about things I don't have and things I want. Things that I know I will never have. And that's just because the way I am, things ain't changing anytime soon, and we're not going down that rabbit hole today. But either way, I feel extremely fortunate to be able to ride a motorcycle, to be able to own multiple motorcycles, because honestly, it has made nothing but a positive impact in my life. And I'd like to hear if it's done the same thing for you, because honestly, these machines are magic, and they do amazing things for your mental health. And if you'd like to hear more on that subject, we talked about that in that video right here. As always, y'all be good. See you.